So UN position is that if you are a refugee now, you are not staying around. You must go to the refugee center. There is chaos there. Right? You are given maybe maize seed and hoe to survive. Make your garden and survive. No money, no food, no what. So,
wife and kids?
If you have wife and kids, I don't know what is going to happen with them. Yeah, I think I jumped something, man. Okay, no, okay. So, then I became a refugee until 1992, when the United Nations High Commission for Refugees repatriated me and my daughter back to South Africa, not the ANC, because I was no more ANC. Yeah. Right? 92, 93, 94, I joined the SNDF. I was integrated. In fact, this word integrated, we were swallowed.
Walmansdal process.
Yeah, Walmansdal process, yes. We were swallowed. I'll jump because it's a very long story. We started training in 1995 for 6 months in Bloemfontein. Spioyanda, because he was, let me say, Joe Modise appointed all his favorite generals and officers. And the rest of us FK guys on the ground, no ranks. If you were a sergeant, we were lucky, or staff sergeant. I was ranked sergeant with my 16 years of MK experience. And then we went for training in Bloemfontein, right, for 6 months. Then we came back. Then I had to undergo another training for promotion. I was promoted to staff sergeant until I retired in 2011. Funny enough, Joe Modise appointed Keith Mokwape, who was not MK, as a major general to head the reserve force, SNDF reserve force. And we ask ourselves, why didn't he integrate into the SNDF? Because he could not manage to a soldier in life, because he's not a soldier. But he was appointed major general, and he enjoyed a lot of benefits of SNDF. Right? All Joe Modise's favorites were appointed, as I say, generals and officers, and us, nothing. And then, okay, before that, Joe Modise and Nelson Mandela, I'm going to say Joe Modise, Nelson Mandela, sold MK and APLA guys. Nelson Mandela brought the British military advisory, BMAT, British military,
yes,
MAT, BMA, double T, British military advisory training team to oversee the integration process. Yeah, I interpret that they were to reinforce the apartheid ANC alliance to suppress us more, we on the ground. Because ANC and Amabono, they've been in alliance for long. I mean, I think I sent you this white monopoly capital in the ANC. where the writer Veli van Donder say the ANC sold black people, South Africans, to the Jews in the 1940s. After the reading that, I read it for 12 days, resting. I was devastated until today that 76 I went to exile for Mahalams. ANC long sold black people, long. In Zambia, Lusaka, Oliver Tambo and his NEC held a secret meeting with white South African business people, and we were not told what was discussed. In Robben Island, Mandela unilaterally spoke to the captors without involving Walter Sisulu, Cohen Beck and others. Why? Was this his ANC? Because he was a bully. And he was a boxer. I think they were afraid of him. Why a captor speaking to a prisoner speaking to his captors? Why? Ask yourself that question. Now the last selling out of...
Just clarify that when Mandela was in prison, he did not have an ANC position because his last position was in the Youth League, right?
That's it.
So he had, because people are contesting this to say, at that time, Mandela had no authority to speak on behalf of the ANC because he was not in leadership of the African National Congress. Yes. Okay, no, it's fine. We can continue. I just wanted to clarify because people think Mandela has always been the leader of the ANC, even in prison. This is what they think. They don't know how we are Tambo. So I just wanted us to clarify for our young audience.
And also before that, he unilaterally dissolved MK without speaking to us. That is pain to MK, guys. Why did he do that? We don't know. The last one, CODESA. Mandela.
Before you get to CODESA, I interrupted you and apologies for that. You were speaking about Mandela in prison. He was negotiating. I don't know what was your next thought of that, because I just wanted that clarity to say because people might think he was the leader. So I interrupted you. You were saying something about Mandela in prison.
Yeah. My worry is that why he, as a prisoner, speaking alone to the captors? This is a big question. And I don't know where I get answer, because he's no more here, Mandela. And also, why did he dissolve MK without speaking to us? So, the ANC sold us 1940s, and in Zambia, on Robben Island, and here